Councilmember Kamen for a proclamation to I Love 11th to celebrate the organization's contributions to the Heights community.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone, and I'll ask the organizers to please stand up with me. Y'all come on up. Come. Council members, back in December, I had the privilege of attending a very special festival in District C. It was the first year they did it. It's called the I Heart 11th Street Festival. And they brought together, these organizers, over 30 businesses that participated, neighborhood groups and organizations, over 2,500 residents participated, all to not only bring attention to the corridor and supporting local business and bringing the neighborhood together, but also to raise over $20,000 for nearby parks. And Mayor, I think even some of your staff has been very active in doing the fundraising for these specific parks themselves. So it was a really beautiful coming together, and I had said then, and I know it's taken some time to get on the schedule, that I really wanted to honor and recognize the work, because so much work goes into putting an event like this together. So with me today, we have Emmanuel Nunez, who will introduce others, but we have folks here representing the businesses along the corridor, businesses that have been there, but also new businesses that are coming in. We have former presidents of the Heights Association. We have parents of PTOs. There's a lot of folks that, again, have come together to celebrate 11th Street. For those that aren't as familiar with the corridor, we have shopping, dining, entertainment. We have murals by local artists. We have the World War II Memorial. We have the Heights Corridor Mirror, which you're so familiar with, the trail that intersects right there. And we have so many schools as well and families in the neighborhood. So it is my privilege to present this proclamation to recognize these efforts. Comprising neighbors, business owners, and esteemed communities, the I Love 11th Street organization is dedicated to nurturing a sense of belonging along the historic 11th Street in Houston Heights. Recognized as a pivotal thoroughfare within our neighborhood, 11th Street harbors boundless potential to blossom into a dynamic hub for shopping, dining, entertainment, arts, music, and meaningful community engagement. Driven by a collective vision, the I Love 11th Street organization endeavors to empower local businesses and enterprises in curating a welcoming environment where families can gather to shop, exchange ideas, engage in physical activity, and relish in leisurely strolls. Through strategic alliances with numerous business proprietors, significant strides have been made, resulting in tangible outcomes that enrich the local community. Partnering with dozens of business owners, the I Love 11th Street organization was able to raise and reinvest upwards of $20,000 in the Heights local economy. These funds will support the annual festival, help bringing live music, vendors, and attracting crowds of thousands to participate in the lively spirit of community. A portion of these funds are also delegated to law enforcement to aid with event safety and logistics. Furthermore, the entire proceeds from the festival are allocated to Friends of Lawrence and Milroy Parks, a commendable effort aimed at revitalizing two cherished local parks. The resounding success of the festival is evidenced by the record-breaking sales reported by businesses like Loro and Three Dog Bakery, exemplifying the profound positive impact on our local commerce. The City of Houston commends the I Love 11th Street organization and all its partners, preserving the spirit of Houston Heights, embodying the essence of community vitality and shared prosperity. And Mayor, I know you're about to declare the day. I did want to also emphasize what 11th Street has done for the Heights in bringing together so many people from a safety perspective, as a driver, as a walker, for our children that are crossing streets. And I believe recently, Mayor, just this year, the Texas chapter of the American Public Works Association awarded the 2024 In-House Project of the Year specifically to 11th Street.
Thank you, Councilmember Kamen. And with a lot of love, I want to tell you just a little history of the Heights. My family moved there when I was 4 at 10th and Heights Boulevard. Heights Boulevard was the main thoroughfare through the north and south areas of Houston, and Heights Hospital was there on 19th Street. So I can recall at a very young age the ambulances frightening me as they would go up Heights Boulevard, some of my earliest memories. But fast forward, I've represented the area not only currently, but for the last 50 plus years. A little bit of history that everyone should know is in 1981, 19th Street was boarded up, abandoned. And civic leaders came to me and said, we read about this Main Street project out of Austin with the Historical Commission. Could we not have a same project for the Heights? And I said, well, it's for small cities under 50,000. So I talked to the Historical Commission, and I gave them the Heights background. It was an independent, sovereign city until the 30s. Agreed to go with the city of Houston if the city would allow them to remain dry, no alcohol, largely from the church, Baptist influence, Baptist temple, I can name others. So I got the Historical Commission to rule that it was once a city under 50,000. We got a $50,000 grant. Kathy Whitmire was mayor, matched the $50,000, and look at it today. It just shows what a community can do, but it's just unheard of that 19th Street would not be the vibrant community it is now, and of course the involvement of the entire Heights. So thank you for bringing this to our attention, and it's with a great pleasure I say, therefore, I, John Whitmire, Mayor of the City of Houston, do hereby proclaim April 11th, 2024 is I Love the 11th Day. Talk about White Linen Day, too, if we want.
We love white linen, inherited right from our brothers and sisters in New Orleans. And Mayor, I appreciate your history. My great-grandparents settled in the Heights on Harvard Street way back when, and the house is still there. So it's a very, very special place. Manuel.
Thank you so much to the entire City Council chamber and to the Mayor. Thank you so much for recognizing this community effort. We are so excited to be here in front of all of you, and we could not have done this basically without the entire community coming together. So many of the schools, the businesses, and central to a great festival is to have a street where cars are able to go a little slower, and it was just such an amazing day to see people out walking and biking. And, you know, we had, as Abby Kamen, as Councilmember Abby Kamen reported, we had, you know, about 2,500 attendees, and we had more than 25 musical performances the day of for, you know, local artists, and it was just an amazing day to watch. The only thing is that I wish that this could happen more often. I want to also thank all the organizers that we spent hours and hours, you know, coming together to put this on. The Mayor's Office of Special Events was a huge help in basically helping us produce the first annual one, and we cannot wait for this year's I Love 11th Festival as well. So thank you so much, Mayor and council members.
We do have Councilmember Alcorn in the queue.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem, and thank you, Councilmember Kamen. And Mayor, thanks for that history on 19th. I didn't know it was all shut down. I just remember going over there. I guess it was after, when was that, the 80s? 80s?
81.
Wow, okay. Boarded up. Okay, well, thanks for bringing this. I love 11th Street, man. All the good stuff's there. That Cacio e Pepe at Trattoria Sofia. Yum. The Surf House. I just bought my little great nephew a skateboard at Surf House. You've got Lauro, you've got Buchanan's, you've got all kinds of great stuff. And I've recently met with some of the moms from that are raising money for Lawrence and Milroy Park. So thanks so much for giving the proceeds to those parks. Those are great parks, and really appreciate your building them up. Thank you.
Congratulations.